Hello guys, Merry Christmas to you all. Well, as you all know, Game Week 18 resumes. Premier League resumes. Sorry, Premier League resumes tomorrow with Manchester United playing against Newcastle. Well, I'm going to be making my predictions for Game Week 18 and I want to see yours in the comment section. Let's see, who gets the accurate guesses. Well, for Manchester United versus Newcastle, we all know that Manchester United are without Buemo and Ahmad and Mazraoui, and also without their captain Bruno and Kobe Maino, which is a very big blow, especially Bruno and Kobe Maino, because Ahmad and Buemo, we know that they are going to play for their countries at the AFCON. So Manchester United versus Newcastle, it's gonna be a very tight match, cause I see 3 goals there, but the game will not be that. It will be interesting, yeah, but it won't be that interesting as the United Bournemouth match. So I would say Manchester United will win the game 2-1 at the Old Trafford. That's just the reason I predicted Manchester United to win. But Newcastle can sneak in a point, probably. That is, maybe if things don't go as planned for Manchester United. So Nottingham Forest versus Man City. That's a clear win for Manchester City, as you all know that they are in the form of their lives as of now. Manchester United and sorry, Man City players are like very dedicated to give Pep a good farewell. Haaland scoring the goals like for fun, and Cherky working his magic on the pitch. Foden, back to being the Foden we all knew. So Man City win this game 2-0 comfortably. Arsenal versus Brighton. Now, if Arsenal want to stand a chance to win this Premier League, it is during this festive season that they should play. So Manchester City, if I predict Manchester City to win against Nottingham Forest, it's a must that Arsenal must win against Brighton. Because if City go ahead of them, it will be very hard to catch City. So they need to, win their own match against Brighton, especially for the fact and because of the fact that they are in a good title race and Arsenal are butlers. My bad to all the Arsenal fans, but you guys are basically butlers. So Arsenal versus Brighton is going to be a 1-0 win. Yeah, very boring game as always because Arsenal I don't know when last I watched Arsenal playing a very interesting match because Arsenal are you know that they will win, but it won't be that interesting. So Brentford versus Bournemouth, yeah, very good match as well. And I think it won't be a win for both clubs. So the game will end in a stall match, 2-2 for Brentford versus Bournemouth. Burnley versus Everton. I think we'll see a Pickford masterclass there again and a Jack Grealish masterclass. So I think Everton will edge this match with a 2-1 win. Although the match has been played in Burnley, and Burnley, like, they're very hard to play because they block and they counter attack, pack the balls and counter attack. Liverpool versus Wolves. If you all play football fantasy, Premier League fantasy, you should put Ekitike in your team now. Put him in your team now and make him your captain. Because this match, Liverpool versus Wolves, should be an Ekitike show again. That guy will score 2 goals and make an assist. He is literally in his form. He's literally in a very good form. And I can see Liverpool winning this match comfortably because no, it's Wolves, and Wolves are the dead last club in the Premier League. Although you can't count them out because they fought against Arsenal, who are the league leaders. But although yes, the Liverpool will win, although they will win, but we should not forget that their defense is a bit shaky. So I think Wolves might score a goal or two probably, but I'll stick to Liverpool versus Wolves being a 3-1 match. West Ham versus Fulham. Well, these two clubs, that's they're almost the same, but Fulham edges it because Harry Wilson and Smith Rowe. These two are they are really trying to find their own groove, trying to play for the club. So Fulham, I see them winning this match just because of Harry Wilson and Smith Rowe. Because West Ham also, they have Jared Bowen, who is like the dirty work of the club. Make the passes, scores the goal, He's an unsung hero, but for West Ham, he's like their best player for how many seasons now. So Fulham is going to win this match 2-1, not comfortably. I don't see them winning it comfortably. So Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Well, we all seen we've all seen what Aston Villa can do. They went 10 matches in a row without losing in the Premier League, and they added it again against Manchester United. A very disappointing loss for my club. But yeah, they won, although it was not a deserved win. Yeah, but a win is a win. It doesn't matter how you do it. So Aston Villa versus Chelsea. I can see another Morgan Rogers show because that boy can do football. He can play the game. Ah, and Chelsea with Cole Palmer back, he's not fully fit. Like he's not the Cole Palmer that we all seen before. But Chelsea in before. But Chelsea can. They can. They could win this match. That is if their backline is steady, but I don't see their backline being steady. Like there is no way their backline will be steady against the Morgan Rogers attacking them. So yeah, Chelsea will lose this match 2-1. Sunderland versus Leeds, two promoted clubs, but one of them being one of the best in the league currently, the Black Cats, who they whooped their rivals Newcastle. Sorry to all the Newcastle fans. So Sunderland versus Leeds to be a very comfortable win for Sunderland because they are in their form as of now. I see them winning this match 2-0 against Leeds, but you can't count out Leeds. I only predicted that Leeds should not score because it's in the Sunderland home. But if Leeds should score, they will still lose. I'm sure of that because Sunderland are, their levels ahead as of now. Although Leeds to go against Liverpool, I don't know. Liverpool backline is very shaky. Now for Crystal Palace versus Spurs, two probably evenly matched teams, but Crystal Palace edges it a bit because Spurs, their run of form in the Premier League has been very, very rough. And I just don't see them winning in the Selhurst Park. I just don't like the. I can't remember the players that will do it for Spurs. Maybe Richarlison off the bench, but that guy is very arrogant. And I like his arrogancy is very good for the game. Yeah, because he can drag defenders off and he can probably cause a red card for Crystal Palace. So yeah, if Spurs are to win that match, it would be in Richarlison. Yeah, should be Richarlison that would make them win that match. But Crystal Palace versus Spurs, prediction is 2-1 Crystal Palace with a Mateta goal. It feels like ages since I've seen that man score. Although he started the season well, but he has been a bit off. But I hope to see him score against Spurs. So yeah, that's my match prediction, and you guys can drop yours in the comment section. Let's share ideas. Thank you all, and Merry Christmas to you all once more. Cheers, mates.